All right, quick. I've got 9 seconds to grab your attention. What's up, Internet? Hi, how are you? My name's Kenny Glick, and I make money for people, and I do it for free. Are you interested? Fantastic. Email me, kennyglick at AOL.com. Did you get a jug? Did you just jiggle or jiggle giggle? Did you just laugh? I have an AOL address. That's right, because I am the OG of trading. Back when I started chat rooms, we worked with AOL. Even know what AOL is? If you don't, even better, email me, Kenny Glick, KennyGlick, at AOL.com, and say, Kenny, I would like to know more about what you just said to me on the internet. Show me how to make money without any money down and not knowing what I'm doing and do it for free. I can. I can show you. All I need is 2 weeks of your time. How about one day of your time? One day of your time. Because if today was that one day, you would have been fucking amazed. But forget all that for a second. Sports gambling, it's live and it's awesome. Sports gambling, it's live and it's awesome. Imagine putting in a bet 20 years ago with Rocco, your bookie, and Rocco, you're looks like you're winning the bet, but you see your team starting to falter, and you call Rocco. Hey, Rocco, you think I could cash out of that bet right now? Rocco's going to hang up on you or curse at you or say something even worse, right? Rocco's not going to do you that favor. But now you can cash out of the bet when you think things might get different, and you can hedge in the middle of the game. This Mets game today was so freaking awesome. And I wish I could lie to you and tell you I cashed out, but I'm going to tell you the whole story. So the Mets are almost as cursed as the Jets. The Jets are beyond awful. You got the Jets, then you got the Mets, Knicks, Nets, Islanders, Rangers, and then Yankees. Yankees at least have won some shit, even though you could bet against them nowadays and still make money. But let me explain to you what's going on here. So the Mets, they're losing 3-0. The game looks like it's over. Next thing you know, miracle, comeback, 6-3, Mets in the eighth. They score six in the eighth. What do? You immediately bet against the Mets, right? Because they're fucking cursed. So when they went up 6-3 on the Braves in the eighth inning, the odds went from minus 1,200 on the Braves to plus 580. So you know what that means? Plus 580. Sorry, plus 640 it got to. I got it at 580. So that means with a $100 bet, you'll win $580 if the Braves then come back to win. So at that moment, it was 6-3 going into the bottom of the eighth, right? So now here's the fun part about live betting in game over to cash out. So because you put the bet in with massive odds, when they even just started to come back, the bookie, DraftKings, says to you, hey, look, even if they don't win this, we'll give you a little money on that money you just bet because we don't want you to win the big prize. But if you don't think they're going to make the whole comeback, you could take some money here. So what worked out was that the Braves came all the way back and tied it up. So that plus 540 then went right back to minus 200. And the cash out on that $100 bet went to 290 bucks. So you could have taken the 290 without even having to win the bet because you got it in where the odds were so with you, and then the game went with you, so you can cash out. I probably lost half of you. Anyway, more importantly, the market never goes down, right? You know that, right? And I'm telling you, when you stick to the default that the market never goes down, you start to see it. You see the blatant manipulation. You hear the media. You hear the reasons. But let me just sum it up one more time. When the market wasn't doing well, they cut interest rates to stimulate the economy, to stimulate the market, right? So the market, when we needed to start raising rates, what was the overall sentiment? Oh God, they're going to raise interest rates. That's going to make the market go down, and tech stocks aren't going to be able to rally. And companies that are higher or that need research and development money are not going to be able to get that money. And all these problems are going to happen because rates are going up. Oh my God, the market's going to crash, or we're never going to be able to rally. Completely wrong. Market went up every day, every time we raised, every time we raised, every time we raised, the market went up. The market went up. The market went up.
But I thought tech stocks were going to go down because they raise interest rates.
So that's a lot of smart people. Remember the recession that all the smart people told us about was coming that never came? Right. Are you starting to get it? Nobody knows what they're talking about. Nobody. Nobody knows what they're talking about. The only reason I seem to know what I'm talking about is I live day to day. I don't need to be right tomorrow. I need to be right for 3 hours. I need to be right for 6 hours. I need to be right for 15 minutes sometimes. I need to be right on the trade that I'm in at the moment, right? But the overall market, what does it try to do? It's always trying to convince you that we're going down for some reason. So you sell or worse, go short, and then you have to cover or get or rebuy at higher levels. That's what the market is. Warren Buffett nails it, man. The market is a vehicle to take the money from the impatient and give it back to the patient on a small scale, large scale, any time frame. That's all it is, right? And all the media does, and anybody out there trying to do message boards, anybody in the industry, what are they usually trying to do? Give you reasons why we shouldn't be going up every day, but we go up every day. And when we don't go up every day, we go up most days. And when we go down for 3 months, we go up for 9 years. We go down for 3 days, we go up for 3 weeks. We go down for 2 hours, we go up for 9 hours. The correlation, we always wind up going up more than we went down, right? So knowing that and staying focused on that. So when you see the market struggling for a portion of the day, and then you look over at UVXY, which is a fear index, the volatility and the fear index, and you say, huh, UVXY is going down too. That must mean that all of this is bullshit. But let's go back to the bigger picture of bullshit, right? They were raising interest rates to slow the economy to tame inflation. And that was supposed to hurt the market. So they were raising interest rates to tame the economy, to help inflation go down, which might hurt the market. Nah, none of that worked. So now they're cutting interest rates to slow down the economy, to tame, not interest rates, so to tame inflation. Ah, you can't have it both ways. Which is it? Right. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Nobody knows what they're doing. So if you live just in the moment and just get your fingers around what you could touch, taste, and see. You don't got to lick the screen, but get familiar with market mechanics, and you'll be in the driver's seat for the rest of your life. And who's better at that than me, living in the world of reality and teaching how to stay focused on what matters, price, what stocks are really doing at that moment. And then from there, you're in the nucleus, then you could build a whole freaking universe around the nucleus. Learn what's going on in the nucleus, and then you become riboflavin and mitochondria and all those other stuff, DNA, RNA, and membranes and all that shit you learned in school, right? Chloroplasts and photosynthesis and all that shit, right? But here's the thing, it needs to start right now. You need to email me. You need to be a part of what I'm doing. You need to see this in action, because these videos are a bunch of bullshit. It's all a bunch of bullshit. I can say whatever I want now and cherry pick whatever I want and make up some fucking story that really didn't even happen. But I can't do that live. You can't. You can't do it live, right? You can't make shit up live. Either it's happening while I'm saying it or it's not happening. You see it. And that's the beauty of what I do. There ain't no fucking with me. It's live. Either you're making money, you're not making money. And on the days when you're not making money, you're still learning, why didn't those trades work? I won't make that same mistake next time. And then days go by, years go, months go by, weeks go by, years go by, and you start to realize that every day is the same day over and over and over again, right? I mean, all you had to do today is trade one or two names and you did well. And those names are the same names. Summit, ASTS, you throw a CCL in there and an Alibaba and the Qs and UVXY. And today might not look like it on the surface, but it was a fucking extravaganza. Learn what you're doing. Stop losing money. Give me the money that you're going to lose. I'll show you how not to lose it. How about, think of it like that? What you're about to do tomorrow is probably wrong. Don't do that. Send me your money. Send me your money and I'll show you why it's wrong and I'll show you what's right. And then if a month goes by and you're not feeling it, you're not down with the Glickster, you're not feeling the groove, you're not getting enough information, then you're fucking delusional because it's impossible. I thought I was going to say something else. You must be out of your fucking mind if you hang in with me and my boy Solid for a month and you don't take something away from it, if not the main idea away from it. Damn, these guys know what they're doing. I need to spend as much time as I can with these two guys. That's what the takeaway. And next thing you know, it'll be 2 months, 3 months, a year, and you'll be thanking the stock gods that you met me. And the one thing that you will regret is not meeting me at an earlier stage of your life. It's not too late because it only gets better. This shit works. Have a great day. Let's go Mets. Let's go Yankees. Let's go New York sports. And remember, my friends, whenever you're feeling confident about betting on something, don't bet it. Just stay consistent. Bet against the New York Football Jets. Did I tell you? You will never, ever have a losing football season. Forget the parlays, forget the over-unders, forget the yards, and forget about the teasers. Bet against the Jets. Because if you stay consistent, right? We were down 600 because of Tennessee and New England. So you bet 1,000 on the Denver Broncos, and you win all your money back and then some because we got odds in our favor on that bet. And now we start over. So now we're back to being in the green betting against the Jets. So what do we do next week? We bet against the Jets. Big. And if they beat the Vikings in Europe, what do you do the next game? You bet against them. Big. Because they're not going to win 14 games in a row, are they? So take out a loan and be prepared because they might win a few games. You just keep betting against them. They're not going to win, and they're going to lose the games that you think they're going to win. That's where you make most of your money back because now you get odds in your favor. All right, have a nice day. Be careful out there, all right? Market never goes down until it does. Maybe sometime, 4 or 5 years from now.